Made it spill over. Oh, well, like Nicole, I'm not much of a speaker. I don't, yeah, it is really bright up here. Thank you, Jeff. I love you more than words. Like everyone has already said when they've been inducted and whatnot, this is a family, and I've always considered it a family. It's a community, and we always stuck together. It didn't matter if we were at each other's throats, or celebrating birthdays, or helping me through cancer. We always stuck together and we got shit done. Simple put. This is an absolute honor to be inducted with these other amazing inductees and to be in this elite club. Between Nicole and Greg, they started asking me to join as a volunteer artist wrangler in the early 2000s, like Jeff said. I was like, meh, sure. I can sell 50-50 like no other. And we did. I was elected on the board shortly after, and I climbed my way through the ranks with some of the most amazing people to work with on the board. Sue and Ron, Tom McKillip, Linda McKillip, Nicole, Greg Holiday, who's supposed to be here, but he broke his leg. Jeff Dewick, Don Adams, Terry Gray, like it was a family. But one thing I have to say is I couldn't have done it with those volunteers, my near and dear friends who have stuck by me since I joined the BCCMA. If I called them up, they were there. Hey, I need this picked up. They were there. Kim, Travis, Nadine, Rick, Julie, Angela, like I could name so many people that were there at the drop of a hat to help me with the organization and producing shows or events or whatever. It's long, long hours, thankless hours. It's volunteer. Dust Pit and Merit Festival, Rock and River Fest with Kenny Hess, Cloverdale Rodeo, multiple events, and most of them are here, so thank you, all the volunteers and my dear friends. Thank you. My family, my son Tyler, my niece Jacqueline, and my great niece Emma is here. My sister, bless her, she couldn't make it today, and my dad, who passed away in April, he is here with us, with my Aunt Kathy and my cousins Shauna and Diana. Thank you. I actually retired from the BCCMA 2 times. The first time was in 2013 when I moved to the Okanagan, and I wasn't retired for more than 6 months when I got a call from Jeff Dewick. Begging me to come back. That was the year that the whole executive board decided to retire and leave. And it started crumbling. I went back saying that I would help with the board and I would stay to the AGM and make sure the board was familiar with all aspects of the organization, and then I would step down again. I ended up staying another 6 years. In total, with over 15 years I dedicated to this organization. I put my heart and soul into it. I'm very passionate about everything I do in life, and I never do things half-assed. I sacrifice a lot of my own personal life. I was single for most of those years, too busy for love. Hey Karen, here's another song for you. I missed family events, birthdays, holidays, because I was always doing a project with the BCCMA or I was on the road. The best way I can describe it is the BCCMA was like having a baby. You coddle it, feed it, help it grow, go through some ups and downs, lots of those. But you watch it be the best it can be. It teaches you things, you love it for 16 years, and then one day, it's gone. Being the president of the BCCMA was a hard gig being female. You will find out more. I had big boots to fill with when Don Adams left us. Being his right-hand gal for many years was always an adventure. But I learned so much from him. His favorite quote was, if you're pissing someone off, that means you're doing something right. And I use that quote today. There have been 14 presidents on the board. There's 2 here tonight. Thank you, Claude Lalibra and Alan Metcalf. And I was one of 3 women to sit on this chair. Cassandra makes 4. And by the way, she's the president of the BCCMA. BCCMA, but she's an Oilers fan. I did. That's what you get for coming from my room for a drink last night. Though I regret missing some of the family events, I don't regret everything that I did and accomplished in the years with the BCCMA. Watching artists like Karen Lee Batten, Tyler Joe Miller, Chris Buck, Ben Click, the Washboard Union, just to name a few, they flourished and advanced in their career, and it's what kept me going, because I took pride in knowing that I helped those artists in some small way. This Hall of Fame show was long overdue. The last Hall of Fame show I produced was in 2016, and it was on my things to do before I retired in 2019, but I didn't get the chance. I started to put the bug in Cassandra's ear, I'm sorry, in early 2023, but it was just this past January when everything started to come together. I'm very proud and honored that I was able to team up with Cassandra and some of the old guard, Nicole Hyatt, Tom and Linda McKillop, and the rest of the committee to make the show happen. Reconnecting with people from the industry who I haven't talked with in over 5 years has meant the world to me, doing the show. I'm proud to still be a part of the BCCMA and to be standing on this stage celebrating with all of you tonight. Congrats to everyone being inducted today, and thank you to those that paved the way for all of us to be in this elite club. Long live country music in BC.